All right. You guys ready to get down to business? We got a new contract to hash out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Pleasure doing business with you, Don.
Levi, the pleasure's all mine. Excited to stay in the Che business.
Yo, what's up, man?
Stay focused on your workout.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it, come on, man. Hey, I'll see you later.
Bring it in, fellas. We got a lot of work to do. We're gonna focus on shooting today. Let's get a lot of repetitions. Break down into your spot so we can run some shooting drills.
What's the roll? Get the board. Way to grab the ball. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Knock it down. I got your help. Yo, get it up. Get it out. I got your help. You got it, you got it, you got it. Hey, he can ball, huh? What's the pitch? With the foul! That's how you get a rebound! Way to grab it! Crash the board! Crash the board! Hit! Hit! Hey, yo, yo, right here, right here. And the foul. Hey, who got it? Yeah, let's go, let's do it.
Now we're rolling.
Good job. Let's move on to the next drill.
Focus, focus. Hey, come around.
Just like that. Keep it going.
Yeah, let's go, let's do it. Come on.
Let's go.
great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play one test game for each one.
Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Guys, we may see Che on the red carpet soon. He's been rubbing elbows with TV and movie producers for a while. This is something that interests him. We'll see if it becomes part of his future. Guys?
David, once again, great stuff. Thank you. Greg, the glitz and glamour calling Che.
And we've seen a handful of players dabble in Hollywood with mixed success. You just hope it doesn't distract Che from his development process, which has been firing on all cylinders.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And if you measure a player's effectiveness by his passing, he's been very effective lately. Look at his assists in the last 10 games compared to the rest of the season. He's in the midst of a great run.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Oubre out there with B, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. It doesn't. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, what if I have guys that like shoot it outside and don't come to the paint?
Right.
Well, then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all about offense, having a balanced offense, and then guys willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and be engaged on the defensive end.
And what's the Suns getting on the board first? Just 5 on the clock. Here's Washington, covered by Rubio, and it's Washington missing. Booker looking around. Rubio in the corner. Here's B, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Now, here's Bridges. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz. To the left side wing. Long for three. Oubre pulls it in.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Rubio with a wide open look. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rozier the pass to Monk. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting 5, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
Now, here's Monk. 9 points last game out. Rozier against Rubio. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That one a little long.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Oubre against Bridges. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here's Monk. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Rubio, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Rubio's got his second basket of the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Booker the pass to B. Back to Booker. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, yeah, you hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
And they're able to recover.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 14-point game. There's the pass to Zeller. Rozier with the ball. He's covered by Ayton. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded, and the shot goes in.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Rozier kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Monk. Now Rozier. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now, here's Rozier. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's B. Zeller grabs the board.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Monk's shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Rozier against Rubio. Pass to Washington. Now, here's Monk, covered by Oubre. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Fans, just broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans will...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Rubio against Harris. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix turns it over again. So for the Suns, Kaminsky, he's checked in for Ayton. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Kelly Oubre. The Hornets also changing it up. Hernangomez comes in for Cody Zeller. And it's Batum in for Malik Monk. Hornets trail by 14. Harris outside. To the middle. Here's Hernangomez. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Rubio, the pass to B. That one, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Harris outside. Pass to Batum. There's the triple. The Hornets rebound. Here's Hernangomez. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. To the inside. And that one is good from B. B's got 12 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now the pass to Bridges. Trying to find Hernangomez. So to him. To the paint. The dish now to Biyombo. 5 on the clock. He kicks to Harris. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. He's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
On the wing, Harris, covered by Rubio. Here's Hernangomez. Back to Harris. The tray. The rebound by B. B's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker the pass to B. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
They grab their own miss. B draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Harris with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Biyombo. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent it.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Hornets trail by 20. And here's Martin. Harris outside. Here's Biyombo. Rebound by the Suns. B's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Harris. Only one man back on D. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success. Ayton at the elbow. Oubre outside. B, he's covered by Zeller. Here's B. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
They've got Ricky Rubio. B out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Oubre. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Magic was sensational. He ended up with 62 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Monk with the ball, now defended by Oubre.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. It seems like he's getting to every miss.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Orlando. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Thursday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And that game against the Spurs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Monk, the pass to Zeller. To the wing on the left. Pass to Monk. Shot to stop the run. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
B, the pass to Ayton. And it's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Monk kicks to Rozier. Now Monk. He's got 11. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Monk's got 14 points for the game.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
Oubre, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 8. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's Phoenix now. Oubre, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Oubre's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Washington. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Rozier, the pass to Monk. It's tipped. B, defended by Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The NBA fans sometimes called the sixth man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Peja, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They'd be bright. They'd be big. And we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris. Or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh, my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche. That is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real. And some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Well, you look at B, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 5, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And the Suns making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Harris comes in for Ogier.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot block.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harris against Rubio. Harris outside. Here's Bridges. No good with the layup. From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
Kevin, that's just exceptional timing from Batum, really getting in that jersey of the shooter.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. A nice shot by Zeller.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Booker outside. Down low, B, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Washington passes to Bridges. Here's Washington. He's covered by Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier. That's tipped. Oubre against Bridges. And it's Oubre off the drive. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's B, and he banks in the layup. B's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Bridges. Now, here's Monk, covered by Oubre. Rozier looking around. Monk for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Count the basket. And that's 15 points for Devin Booker.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Hernan Gomez has checked in for Washington. And so Zeller nails both of them. And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Oubre on the wing. And the jam by Oubre.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Booker outside. Over Rozier. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Yeah, exceptional play there. That's
Here's Biyombo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Harris against Carter. Inside. The pass to Washington. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's deflected. Fast break now for Charlotte. Monk's got the ball. That one misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And it's Carter missing. The Hornets shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Bridges. Offensive rebound. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Here's Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Biyombo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Washington, that's good.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Here's Ayton, and he drops it in from the low post. Ayton's got 10.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And Harris drops them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Ayton, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Charlotte the foul.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Harris with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Washington, that's good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the Suns call time here. $19 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to B. And here's Oubre. Here's B. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And here is Monk. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. And While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Prince, Carter out there with Murray. Then there's Bean, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. She's out there for Phoenix.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now Harris, out left to the wing. Here's Daniels. 5 to shoot. Pass to Washington. Over Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Sun shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Carter. Ayton trying to break free. And he gets it back. And so here's Charlotte. Harris up top, defended by Carter. Harris passes to Washington, and that one drops for him.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Prince. A rebound by Washington.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Martin, the pass to Harris. Here's Washington. Here's Bacon, and he makes the 8-footer. Bacon's got his first bucket of the night. To the inside. In the corner, it's Martin. And stolen by Prince. Here's Carter. Here's B. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Carter against Harris. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Ayton score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
And it's Harris with the ball for Charlotte. To the paint, here's Martin. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's B. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
Now here is Harris. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Ayton. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's
what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more. More painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Martin dishes to Harris. The pass to McDaniels. Just 3 to shoot. Drops in the tray.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
They get it back. No good from B.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Passes to Harris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ayton. That's good from Harris. So for the Batum scanning the floor. Pass to Rozier. To the left wing. Monk, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rozier. Back to Hernan Gomez. Outside for Batum. Pass to Monk. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Elbow shot. Offensive rebound. B. Carter on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And yet the lay-in is good that time from B. B's got 49 points in the game. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Rozier against Carter. And some changes here for the Hornets. McDaniels, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Martin subbed in for Monk. Johnson against Batum. Excellent D from B.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Rozier with the ball. And stolen by Diallo. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Outside Batum. To end the drought. The shot, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Martin against Carter. Outside Martin. And it's Zeller atop the key. Kicks it to Martin. Shot clock at 2. Shoots a 3. Bacon's shot is off. The Suns shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Martin. To the wing right side. From 18 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Johnson, the pass to B. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. For Charlotte, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And the pass to Zeller. Here's Martin. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Passes it to Bacon. Here's McDaniels. In the corner, it's Martin. No good on the 3. Phoenix calls timeout. They're up. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, B.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for B.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Martin kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Zeller. Takes the 13-footer. That one wide left. So it's Phoenix now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Diallo. B, covered by Martin. Here's B. Diallo, the pass to B. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Charlotte with it. Now Martin. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Another win for this team, Che, and your win streak is rolling. What do you guys have to do to keep it going?
I don't think we need to overanalyze it. We just got to keep doing how we do. Everyone's hitting their stride. Things are coming easy. Right now, we're just excited to show up on game day and compete.
Doing it at a high level, and it's translating into wins. Thank you. Guys?
All right, David, thank you.
My favorite segments, Home Team Power Ranking.
What's that again, Hank?
Yeah, glad you asked. In this segment, we rank performances from our hometown heroes over the past week. Now, who played the best, who played the worst, and I'd like to start at the very top with Che, someone who, in my opinion,
Hey, how you been, man?
Hey, what you working on?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! See you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit the ball, huh? Box out! See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately. So that's a low blow.
So I'm going with the Celtics.
I'm going to go with the Lakers. It's on, Alexis.
It's on. Let's go.
Stop.
Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down home.
Game time, hang time, moving the plug in the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, your team crowd me to edit, yeah. I see face.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our game tonight featuring the
A great view of our broadcast locations in a downtown. And David Aldridge is standing by for our... Well, guys, he's doing it all, DA. Thanks. Now, when it comes to load management strategy, Doris, should coaches do it along the way as opposed to waiting until the last, say, quarter, third of the season?
Well, Kev, I think you can look to the San Antonio Spurs, who I think were the first to really look hard at what we would now describe as load management. And I think the one thing is you're trying to just make sure guys are prepared for the most important point of the season. You've got to win enough to get in the playoffs and be positioned well, but your guys have also have to be healthy at the end of the year.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with B, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5. Booker outside. Knocks it loose. Ayton, the pass to B. And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
And Young kicks to Collins. The pass to Capella. Young outside. Shoots over Rubio. No good off the back of the rim. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Makes it off the glass.
Tell you what makes Rubio really tough on the drive. He's practically ambidextrous.
Rubio against Young. Here's Collins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ayton.
Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the shot goes in. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, do you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Teague, Bembry out there with Jones, and it's Fernando in at the center position. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Hornets put on a show. He contributed 61 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Herder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
And Greg Herder, the 19th pick back in 2018, sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Herter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
It's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Diallo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Brown. Prince against T. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Fernando, the pass to Herder. The kick out to T. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Jones, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Suns. B's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's tipped. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bembry. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the shot is good. And it's 6 points for B.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks leading by 7. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Teague dishes to Jones. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. Well, you look at B, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
Doris, this game always evolving. Fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talents find a way to do things different.
Well, probably 2 guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has on his three-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great example. To the middle. And Jones sends it back. Outside Teague. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Rubio's checked in. Clock at 6. Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, for Jeff Teague, he's not expected to be the scorer on this team that he once was.
And for Teague, to me, that is a blessing, as he is much better suited as a distributor of the basketball. He's got great vision, he cut down on his turnovers, and therefore his assist numbers increase.
And the Suns making a change here. Charge is checked in. Here's Bembry. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, Greg, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter. Well, you look at the Suns going forward. They have got to believe a big part of the puzzle is DeAndre Ayton. This guy was the #1 overall pick in last year's draft.
Now here's Labissiere, defended by Booker. Teague against Rubio. Teague kicks to Bembry. He tries for 3. Rubio with the rebound. Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint, and of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about DeAndre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
Labissiere, the pass to Herter. Over Prince, and it's blocked.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
4 on the shot clock. There's Bembry. Some solid defense from Šarić.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Teague for 3. Labissiere. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's B. Pass to Šarić. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Šarić has got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Suns. Rubio looking at over. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action.
Thanks, Kevin. Ricky, how do you guys put this thing away in the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers. They got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. B out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
And that one's good, Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's B. And too long on the shot. The Hawks leading by 3. Hunter kicks to Young. Passes to Collins. Here's Huerter, covered by Oubre. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
B, he's guarded by Collins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Huerter. Rejected by Booker.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Rubio, the pass to B. Doesn't go for him. Collins with some nice D.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
To the inside, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, B.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Huerter.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by the Suns. B's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ayton, the pass to B. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Capella kicks to Collins. 14 feet away. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Booker, the pass to B. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Pass to Huerter. Kicks it to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Shoots the 3. Rebound by B. B's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rubio, the pass to B. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Atlanta calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Clint Capella. Labissiere comes in for John Collins. Andre Bembry's checked in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Kevin Huerter. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And Labissiere has tremendous concentration, getting the shot to go even with the contact.
Prince is checked in for Phoenix. And the free throw, no good. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Ayton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the upside for Ayton was always present. But Doris, were you surprised at how polished he was as a rookie?
Not at all, because DeAndre Ayton has got a big-time offensive game. This guy can finish with the best in the league right at the cup. You know he's dynamic on the offensive end, and this guy's only going to add strength and get better on the defensive end.
And Young, here we go. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Young's got 15.
You know, fleshing out his attack a little more. Young showing more of a willingness to go in there amongst the trees.
Inside, here's B. But he stays with it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Teague against Booker. High, arcing shot. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Jeff Teague.
You know, Kevin, doesn't it seem in today's NBA every point guard has a floater, and Jeff Teague is no exception.
And that one's good, Ayton.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Booker against Teague. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Boy, Kevin, how dangerous in the pick-and-roll situation is Jeff Teague. He is such an excellent decision-maker.
B, the pass to Ayton. B, defended by Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Rubio.
And the improvement he's shown as a passer is really noticeable. He's developed a much better understanding of how to spread the basketball around and how to keep the offense clicking. And he's a much better player because of it.
Here's Young. And a lot of contact on that one. So folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Suns leading by 3. And he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points for Devin Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Jones, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the pass to Young. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And the basket is good. Prince has got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Labissiere. Tight defense on him. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Phoenix making some changes. Diallo, he's checked in for Ayton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Oubre, and it's Johnson in for Prince. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Bridges, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a...
Free throw good, Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point.
Here's B. And Jones sends it back. Here's B. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Here's Young. 15 points in the game. Passes it to Bembry. Outside, Jones. Teague up top. Young outside. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bembry. On deep. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
The Hawks trail by 14. Teague feeling it out a bit. It's Young on the wing. To the paint. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Here's Bridges. Dishes to Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Booker. B. Teague covering. Here's B. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Teague with the ball. And he comes up with the deuce. Teague's got 16 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
No good from B. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Bembry. Here's Fernando. The pass to Young. Here's the three.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. Ricky Rubio checked in for Booker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Herter passes to Collins. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Teague against Rubio. And Teague, here we go. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. And Phoenix making a change here. Sharge is checked in. He's off on the second. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Teague bounce pass. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And the Suns call time.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Down low, here's Saric. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. Nice D from B.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Teague in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. He kicks it to Teague. With the floater, it's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Capella.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the middle. Here's B. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Teague. Capella with it. Pass to Herter. Tipped away. 4 on the clock. Now the pass to Capella. From deep. The Hawks again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That's good from B. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Capella finds Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Jeff Teague really starting to percolate, boy. When he finds his rhythm, he is dangerous.
To the paint, here's B.
Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Passes it to Capella in the corner. Herter with it. Over Bridges. Herter, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Kaminsky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jeff Teague. That free throw missing. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Suns. And he's good on the second. And here is Teague. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rebound by B. B's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Kept alive, Bridges. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Suns lead by 18.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Capella. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Inside. Teague with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Teague's got 21.
Well, you simply cannot allow Jeff Teague any separation because the release is too good and too fast.
Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
Now remember, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Kaminsky, and it's Devin Booker in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Herter to the inside and finished off by Collins.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Oubre, right side. To the middle. Rubio, the pass to B. To the paint. 5-2. An easy 2 points on the layup. B's got 6 here in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's the teardrop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that's just great body control from Teague on display. He's so good at anticipating the contact and going up into it.
And he's had an attacking mindset all game, and it's got him to the line over and over. Those could be valuable points.
B, the pass to Ayton. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Capella. The dish to Collins. Back to Capella. Outside Teague. Lets it go with a 3. Good D by Rubio. Suns leading by 16. Feeds it to Oubre. Can't connect from short range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And finished off by Collins.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Booker the bounce pass. Lets it go from deep. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
T kicks to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Down low, here's Hunter. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Booker. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Booker's got 11 in the second half.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Teague. No good. Nice D from B. Suns leading by 19. Inside. Collins grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Teague. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Teague, the pass to Capella. Teague against Rubio. And finished off by Collins.
Well, what patient passing from Jeff Teague. He reads the angle perfectly off the screen and puts it in exactly the right space.
And the Suns call time here. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, B.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Oubre, it's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Here's Young. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Oubre, no one around him. Misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now, here is Young from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Booker finds Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
The Hawks trail by 21. Young passes to Herter. And here is Capella, defended by Booker. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded close. Off with the layup. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The 3-ball. It's good from long range.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
To the paint. Here's B. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than 2s. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area 2s, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and 3-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best-kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton, the pass to B. Ayton against Capella. No good from B. The Hawks trail by 18. Here's Young. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Ayton finds Rubio. B, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Young to the inside. Shot from 6. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 22. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. This year comes in for Collins. Carter, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter. And the Suns here with a different look. Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Kelly Oubre. Murray's checked in for Booker. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Young's shot is off.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Carter outside. Launches it. That shot misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for B.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
The kick out to Young. Off target from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bucket is good.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And stolen by Dedmon. There's the pass to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Shaq. Great job locking down the W. I saw all roads going for you on the offensive end. You smell barbecue chicken or what?
Man, Shaq, I woke up this morning craving something tangy with a little bit of heat. I didn't have time to get in the meal for this game, so you know what? I had to go out and eat up some drumsticks that they were trying to check me. But I had to keep on scoring, you know, thinking I'd get full. But just like you with the buffet, never-ending feast.
Well, speaking of buffet, I own a restaurant in Vegas called Big Chicken. I know the owner. Just tell them Shaq sent you. You get to eat for free, baby, playing like that.
I got you.
Yo, listen up. I want to handle the game ball real quick. Now, I think we all know who earned it, right? Come up here, man. Hey. You busted your behind tonight on both sides of the floor. Nice work, man.
That's all I do. Good job, boy.